Alright now. Alright. God damn it. Right now, I gotta make this video because it's been on my mind for a week. I just wasn't sure how to address the motherfucker. You know, being the artist that I am, I love to examine an idea completely before I make a video. And now I have done that. I can finally make this video. My analysis on the Bleach bashing nerds of 2015. That is correct. Though I haven't been completely gone this year, I have not made it clear just how disgusted I am and how hilarious I find them. These motherfuckers get worse every single arc. I swear to God. Just recently, there was an ANN article released on Bleach, which stated, oh, that Bleach is on a downhill spiral, you know, Bleach is just not as good as it used to be. I mean, ever since the final arc was announced, it's just been downhill, blah, da, 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 da. I need some reinforcement for this shit, hold on. Now that that's through, I gotta fucking say, man, are these not the same motherfuckers who were around on Jump Street ever since Hueco Mundo started off? Are these not the same fuckers who fucking said, oh my God, it should have ended in Soul Society? Just around Hueco Mundo time, they were like, this manga's done for. It's worse than it could possibly ever be right now. It's just a copy of Soul Society. There's no point in watching this. It's no good. There's nothing growing from Bleach. Let's all come back to One Piece and Naruto, boys. Come on over here. And, you know, whenever Togashi decides to get off his ass, we can probably wait for him to come back too. Come on over. There's Hunter x Hunter here. There's One Piece here. There's Naruto here. And it's just very interesting now because Naruto's done. That ended terribly. One Piece isn't done, but now it's like at a point where it is seriously so bad, One Piece fans are sitting there like, man, this Don Flamingo fight sucks. Man, just another fucking arc that went flat. You know, it seems to me that there is a drop in quality, but I think that you One Piece nerds should be focusing on that because that's really where the problem is. You know, regardless, even if somehow Bleach's worst arc of all time, at least it's the fucking last arc. At least you know after this arc, after all is said and done, you motherfuckers can piece from it and there will be no more discussion. But with One Piece, you're stuck there because you have to read it for like 13 more years, and Fishman Island sucked dick, Don Flamingo sucked dick, and now you gotta fucking come back and you gotta deal with this motherfucker. Which is really unfortunate for you people because at least my manga's ending. Now that's a beast. Now, so what the fuck was I saying? Let's try to get back to where I was exactly. Let's see. One Piece fans are hypocrites? No. Naruto ended terribly. Already covered that. And another thing. That article, by the way, was terribly fun. It was just so bad. That guy was so anti-Bleach. It's like if I made a fucking ANN article about why Naruto is garbage, and you just see that I obviously have this sort of bias towards the series, you know, just fucking raging on it. It's like, and another thing, Naruto's jumpsuit is a terrible design, and this is why this manga is a 4 out of 10. And another thing, like, that's all it was. This motherfucker who obviously has nothing good to say about Bleach. He's one of those people who says, it should have ended in Aizen. Oh my God. It should have ended in Aizen? Are you fucking shitting me? You have any idea the amount of unanswered fucking questions there was to Bleach at that point? If Kubo fucking ended it like that, you know what it is. It's those motherfucking Ichiruki fangirls and boys who I cannot fucking stand. These motherfuckers. The only reason they even say Soul Society was the best was because Rukia and Ichigo, you could ship them together back then if you were delusional enough. Even though Kubo himself said there was no romance. This has not been proven scientifically, but this is my estimate on how these fanboys operate. And as you know, my estimates tend to be correct. That's good vaporizer. Now, continuing on. That article, I couldn't even read all of it. I was just like, look, it's just the same copy-pasted arguments all over again. There's too many fights. Okay, let me ask you this. In a battle manga, where their final arc is announced to be a war arc against the final platoon of enemies, there's going to be some fights. That's how battle manga work. If you have a fucking manga where you have a bunch of characters and it's a shonen battle manga and you have a shitload of characters who you've yet to show their true abilities, you're gonna have a lot of fights. How is that a bad thing, mind you? Seeing what the Quincy's at their highest levels can do. We've seen what Hollows at their highest levels can do. We've seen what Shinigami at their higher levels can do. We've seen what Fullbrings at a higher level. I don't know if that was their highest level, but at a higher level regardless, we've seen what they can do. Isn't it only natural that, to close off the manga, we get to see what the fucking Quincy are capable of? And a motherfucker says, Ishida hasn't done anything. Hey, you know what? Who else hasn't done anything? Fucking Ichigo. Which I assume means that these two are being saved for the final conclusion of the manga. Because it's the final arc. Which means this is the last time we're going to see any of these characters. Which means that if you have main characters who you've seen do a lot of shit on the way up, you're going to have to fucking bring out the side characters. And I know this is something that the shonen community is not used to, because usually in the shonen community, the side characters get fucked and the main characters get to rub their dicks all over the main, everybody reading it. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take all the screen time even though it's the final arc. At least Kubo is finally deciding to give these characters some fights because it is the final arc. Even Ichigo and Ishida are doing irrelevant right now because this is the final arc, this is the last chance. Majority of these Shinigami characters are going to get to do something. Why would you have Ichigo take up all the screen time? Why would you have Ishida take up all the screen time? Ishida has also alternatively been hyped by Yuha to be even stronger than he is. He doesn't have to do shit right now. I mean, that's pretty much what it's showing, is that all of these elite guards that we're seeing fight right now, every single one of these people is still lower than even Ishida. And if that doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what the fuck will. But I am just so... It's just so laughable because these people would have you believe this is the worst manga out right now. This is, oh man, the downfall of Bleach. You know what? Why the fuck isn't there a downfall of One Piece article? That is legitimate. And I don't want to hear anything from these One Piece fanboys because I know deep down they believe what I'm saying. The last 3 arcs, One Piece just hasn't been quite right since that glorious war arc you had. Ever since then, there seems to be a slump in quality. I wonder if that's something worth making an article on our Anime News Network. Oh, wait, but everybody's on One Piece's dick, so can't say that, right? Can't fucking expose that. Can't, no, come on, Carl, get back, come on, Mecha Slash, get back to bashing Bleach, man. You can't be fucking talking bad about One Piece, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I just had to make this video because I realized I have not addressed these motherfuckers, and motherfuckers around YouTube might be getting a little bit too comfortable without me reminding them of the good old-fashioned truth. Just reminding you that if Bleach is bad, what the fuck does that make One Piece right now? Let me fucking ask you motherfuckers that this is not a Bleach versus One Piece video, but I did kind of segue into that direction. But that's only because I'm using it as a good example of how bad manga can really get. And Bleach is the only shonen that gets an article that says, the downfall of Bleach. Oh, Bleach recently, it's just been so bad. You're telling me there's no other manga out right now at all that is worth of scrutinization, for people scrutinizing. There's not worth criticizing it at all, huh? No other mangas out right now that are worth that. Think about that. That's what really fucking grinds my gears, motherfucker. The fact that somehow Bleach is the only fucking manga out right now that's getting all this fucking flack. Oh yeah, just so bad. Yeah, what's going on in One Piece? Well, the new main villain tried to kill himself because he's trying to escape this terrible reality as we should be doing. But unfortunately, he didn't die, and we got another war arc coming up, which is probably gonna suck because the last 3 arcs have sucked, or 3 to 2 arcs. So why won't this suck? We should be making an article. How about you make an article about that, Anime News Network? See, that's my main problem. I don't care about the fact that people fucking bash Bleach, but it's the fact that it seems to be the only shonen getting this sort of attention, and it's just nobody questions it. Everybody just goes along, well, this arc has been pretty lacking. Too many fights, you know? What else did it focus on? It's a final conflict between the two. And when the plot kicks back in, when these fights finally take a break, we're gonna have nice plot progression. In fact, Earlier on, the Bleach bashers were complaining that the arc was moving too fast for them, and now it's moving too slow again. It's like, what are you gonna do? And it just proves that once this is all over, of course, people are gonna like this arc a lot more, because when Hueco Mundo was going on, don't act like you motherfuckers don't remember that shit, because I remember that shit. You motherfuckers were complaining like it was the worst arc in the world. Hueco Mundo you motherfuckers hated going through that fucking arc. But at the end of it, you were like, it should have ended here. Now people are looking back at Hueco Mundo like, Hueco Mundo was pretty good. The Espada were very deep characters. Back then, you motherfuckers were complaining about them being throwaway characters. Now you're saying the Quincy should be striving to be like the Espada? You motherfuckers, and your criteria makes no fucking sense. So that's why I made this video today, to fucking point out how irrelevant your opinions are, because they literally make no fucking sense. Oh, the Espada were throwaway characters, should have done more. Oh, the Quincy should be more like the Espada. That's really some quality stuff right now. Get the fuck out of here. You Bleach bashers make me sick. People who dislike Bleach for legitimate reasons or just don't like the way Bleach is, at least they come out and say it. But you motherfuckers over here talking like, just Bleach just the worst fucking thing ever, and here's why. Because it could be good, but like, I don't even know what their reasoning is anymore. I just see bashing, and it's fucking ridiculous. So, since I'll be doing a review this week, I decided, let me make a Bleach basher analysis video so that I can go in fucking new review, new chapter, fresh, don't gotta fucking bring in any of this emotional rage baggage into that video, even though there's a good chance I will. Well, guess that's the video for today. May make another one today if I get mad about something else. Goddamn Bleach bashers, man, can't deal with this shit.